Now introducing, out of Alden, New York, number 2, Dylan the Chinstrap Zielinski. Introducing next, out of Schenectady, New York, wearing number 69, Kenny the GM Gerard.
Oh boy. Welcome back in to the TK Experience, season number 3, episode number 4. Sorry, I'm supposed to be timing out the show. Welcome on in. Dylan, we're going to start off with how we always start off. How are we doing tonight?
Doing good. It was a long day. Had work. Shout out Kenny Drugs. It's boring. Not a lot going on. Paulie's in the audience today. That's pretty cool.
I know I haven't seen Paulie in a while. Maybe we'll bring him back for maybe a senior week episode. Yeah, I had to do the...
How about yourself?
Yeah, I was going to say I had to do the Oscars, which is like the athletics award. I had to MC. Grand total of about maybe 5 minutes, and gave the land acknowledgement and talked about how great D3 sports are here. So could be worse, could be better. I can't complain too much. Yeah. Well, Dylan, it has been an interesting week in the NFL. Although there has been no play, there has been an NFL draft, and we are going to talk about that. We're going to get really into it in our next block. For this block, we're going to talk about our favorite teams. Dylan is repping his right now, the Buffalo Bills. Dylan, I will let you kick things off. Talk about the Bills draft pick, first round, second round, whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, so I said it last week that if the Bills went into this thing, they had 11 picks or whatever, or 2 weeks ago. If they went into it and they just picked all defense, I would have been a very happy man. They ended up selecting, I think, 2 offensive players. There was a tight end and a tackle. Our first round pick, I am totally blanking on it. It's his first name. His last name's Harrison. Watching it, I just want to say, dude, watching it, he was standing at the beginning of the tunnel where he was sitting with his family, and just watching him dab up every other prospect and cheer for them as they were going. Maxwell Harrington. English. But watching him go dab everybody up, give them a hug and cheer for them as they were getting drafted. We said it right away, like, that's a Buffalo guy, and it just turned out to be that way. And I'm hoping we got a young Trey White here. We need defense. We needed DBs, and we took a bunch of them.
I definitely can't complain with the Bills draft. Things look good for you guys. Again, losing in the AFC Championship is not anything to scoff at. So, it's a long, it's a long season.
Especially when our best corner went down and we had to put in a bum. Kyer.
Well, let's talk about the Giants draft. This is where things get a bit more interesting. So the New York Giants took the chalk pick at number 3, and it was Abdul Carter. I loved it. We may not be able to score, but if they can't score, they can't win either. And I think defense wins championships, so I like the pick. I think the Giants have an excellent defense. Now, this one threw me through a loop at 25. Jackson Dart getting picked. We trade back up into the first round, and they take Dart. I'm a little so-so on that. And then I will say the next pick in the 3rd round, because we gave up our second to move up, was Cam Skattebo. I love Skattebo. I think that was an excellent pick. I think overall the Giants actually had a very good draft. I just think the one thing that's killing them was giving up the 3rd round next year, as well as the other 2 picks, giving up their 2nd and 3rd this year to move up and take Jackson Dart. I know the Giants, they're in a better spot than they were, but is this a team that can, take up a project quarterback right now after having Daniel Jones for so long? It's
Brian Daboll's the guy to do it.
I agree, and that's why I'm less worried about it. I think Jackson Dart's all right. I think he's good. I think he was picked correctly.
They said they think of Josh Allen when they see him.
Listen, I know Buffalo did not like Josh Allen when they first got him. Hated him. You were what? You were an avid not Josh
I was
Allen
a Baker guy.
You were a Baker guy?
I didn't really know where we were going to go. The only thing I really don't like about your draft is Abdul Carter wanting to wear Lawrence Taylor's number. I think that is crazy.
It's a bit
When I saw
wild.
that, I was like, that's got to be a joke. I don't like it.
I like Lawrence Taylor's response, though. You got to make your own story. I think that's probably the best response he could have gave. I don't know. This whole draft had a lot of I don't knows, a lot of confusion. But I mean, again, overall, I think both our teams did all right.
For sure.
With that being said, we're going to move off our own teams. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, it's going to talk about the NFL draft reactions for a few players, the ones that we talked about last episode. You're watching the DK Experience right here on WTOP 10.
Get rid of all the questions.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP 10.
We're back. Whoa. Oh, wow.
No
Thanks,
AP
Jaden.
tonight, yeah.
Could have let us know we were coming
Thanks,
back on
Jaden.
air. What happened?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Well,
Welcome back
clearly
to
we don't know the new commercial breaks
Yeah,
yet.
maybe. Welcome back to the new. Oh man, this is horrible.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the DK Experience, Season 3, Episode number 4. Dylan, it is time to talk about our draft reaction. So last episode, for those who watched, we talked about some particular players that we didn't know if they were going to be a boom or bust. Well, we can't answer that question quite yet. Give it a couple of years. We can react to where they went. A couple of these picks, we mentioned one already, a couple actually. We are a little surprised where they landed, but let's start off with one that was a gimme as to where they went, but maybe the future is a bit odd. We're going to start with the number 1 overall pick, Cam Ward to the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, I mean, not shocked. I don't think anyone really was shocked. You guys heard me 2 weeks ago. I don't like him. I think it's cool Warren Moon gave him the number 1, the permission, stuff like that. I don't like him. He's got a good arm. He's got everything going on, but I don't know.
Jaden's telling me to move the wrong way. Jaden, I got to go this way.
He's nonchalant, dude, and I don't like that. He's lazy with his footwork, stuff like that, but, you know, you guys heard me complain about him 2 weeks ago, but
Yeah.
no surprise there.
I would say it's not a stunner. Tennessee needs a quarterback. Mr. Mayo Man is not the answer. He never has been.
Will Levis is awesome, dude.
Will Levis is a cool guy, great photos, but not a good quarterback. But speaking of quarterbacks that aren't good, this one was a surprise. Coming in at pick 144, the supposed, at one point, number 1 overall pick, the guy that I have been saying for quite a while, stinks. Shedeur Sanders is going to the Cleveland Browns, and Dylan, talk about a bad day. Now, I say that I said he stinks. I do think that he's a second-round pick and a day 2 guy. Day 3 was a bit much, in my opinion. I don't know what he said in those interviews or what happened. I'm confused as to why he went as low as he did. I don't know if they were trying to send a message or I don't know what was going on with it. And that whole thing for him, talk
if
about
you
a
want
bad
to send
stretch.
a message, you did it wrong.
Agreed.
You
Agreed.
gave a guy who's always had a chip on his shoulder, whose fathers taught him how to have a chip on his shoulder, a bigger chip, and he is going to look. I think he's good. You don't think he's a day 1 talent. I get it, but what you just gave that guy is some like that chip. That guy is
Gives
going
him
to
oomph.
go to Cleveland
Yeah.
and be like, I'm number one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the best guy. He's going to put his head down, go to work. I don't think he should have gone at 144. I don't think that's fair. Maybe this is some Tom Brady treatment thing, you know what I mean? Like, just make him work for it.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think he was.
Didn't deserve that prank, though.
No,
I'll tell you what.
we don't even gonna talk about that. But speaking of, we're gonna move on to our next one. This one again, I don't know if it was a surprise to where he landed, but number 6 overall, Ashton Genty is going to the Las Vegas Raiders.
No, I think we both predicted 2 weeks ago they was going to go to the Raiders. I'm
Yeah.
not surprised there. I think him and Geno are going to be good.
Maybe the Browns is my only other.
I
thought.
think they I
don't
don't
need
know.
him.
But no, good pick. Stud. We talked about that. Stud. Made sense where he went.
Yeah, agreed. So another one that the pick itself was not surprising, but the team who took him was surprising. Number 2 overall, Travis Hunter going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the Jaguars is the surprise here, trading up in the draft.
See, the Jags didn't surprise me. The Jags
No.
didn't surprise me because I had always seen, like, he's a South Florida kid. They said he grew up 300 miles away from that stadium. You always kind of had that feeling that the Jags were interested in him. They had him on their top 30. I was a little surprised in the haul that they
right.
gave up. But when you think about it, it's like, if you can get him to play both sides of the ball, and he is, I think I saw something today. He's got the 3rd best odds to win Defensive Rookie of the Year, and he's got the 3rd best odds to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'll throw my first out the window next year for a Defensive Rookie and an Offensive Rookie in one pick.
I think he was the player at Colorado that was worthy of the first-round hype, in my opinion. But moving on to another pick, we talked about him a little bit. Number 3 overall to the New York Giants, Abdul Carter. Again, I'd said it last week. If Abdul Carter is on the board and the Giants still have a chance to take him, pick him up. And they did exactly that. I think the Giants made the right pick.
Yeah, nothing to say about him other than stud. Good pickup by the Giants. That defensive line is crazy.
That defensive line is going to be absolutely
Jaden likes it.
terrifying. Jaden loves it. I love it as well, but maybe not as much on this next one. Number 25 overall, Jackson Dart gets into the first round, goes ahead of Shador. It was a lot of surprise on night 1, and I was actually on air for Laker Connections, for those who watched my other show. They saw my reaction, and it was holy crap. I did not expect that.
Like I said, I felt like I was kind of getting Zach Wilson with him a little bit. Look, I don't think he's better than Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson has a way better arm, better touch, and he's way more athletic.
Whoa.
Jackson Dart is not that athletic, and he does not have as big of an arm.
You sound like me with Shador.
But-
oh, man, I hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too. I wouldn't mind seeing Brian Dable finally get his next Josh Allen and keep his job. I love Dable. I hope I am wrong, but no, I think Zach Wilson's talent is the only thing that holds him compared to Jackson Dart is literally the height of the man.
Fair enough. This one was
Zach Wilson's
also
going to thrive in Miami.
This one was not a surprise, but not a name that was talked about as much as some of the others going to the draft. Mason Graham going number 5 overall to the Cleveland Browns. I think this was the right choice
Yeah,
for
we
Cleveland.
talked about him. He's a stud.
It's like the Giants, where you're building up on the defensive line. They have talent there already. Why not add a little bit more?
Over the last 5-10 years, we've seen this shift in the NFL where it's just build up these dangerous defensive lines. And I think the kid's a stud. It's really him and Myles Garrett. It's going to be pretty cool.
I think that is a dog pound they got up front, quite literally.
Oh,
I think they got some dogs in the trenches.
sure.
It'll be interesting to see how the Browns end up this season. But we're going to go to yet another quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for, nope, that's not a mistake, Cooking or Crazy in C Block. Whoa, we'll see you there on the flip side of the break.
If you like action, romance,
sister. If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn. Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say. No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to the DK experience right here on WTOP10. And, you know, it's that time of the show again. Just a little bit earlier today, we'll explain why at the end of the block. We got a little secret for you all who don't know and are not checking our social media page. But it's time for Cooking or Crazy. Me and Dylan have picked a topic in that last break, and we will discuss. And our graphics operator in the back, Austin Claus, will choose the winner, as well as everybody else in the control room is welcome to chip in and chime in on the opinion. So, for today's selection, we're going to do the best water activity. Very vague, but interesting topic. Dylan, you can start me off here.
My favorite, and what I believe is the best water activity, pontooning, boating. Dude, let me tell you, there's nothing better than putting a pontoon boat in the middle of the lake, hanging out with all your buddies. You get one of them cool pontoon boats with the water slides going off it. You're jumping in and out of the boat. You're hanging out, having a few choice beverages, just having a good time with your friends. There's nothing better than pontoon boating.
All right. Here's my choice. So think back, right, when you were young, a kid, summertime, the air is warm, everything's great. But you're running around and you're thinking, man, am I thirsty? But you just can't go inside. Maybe you got muddy feet. Maybe you were in the pool. I had the solution for you. Drinking water straight out of that garden hose was a staple into every single person's childhood. I'm telling you, there is nothing better that you can do with water than drinking out of that garden hose. And whoever told you you were going to get sick from that lied to you. I did it for years, and I'm 92.8% okay.
I did not do it. I know I'm going to be willing to bet I'm going to lose this one because Austin's weird, and he definitely drank out.
Well, now you are going to lose. You called our...
well...
I'm sorry, Austin. That was uncalled for. That was
Austin,
not
who
nice.
was going to win? Who was going to win before I even said my comment? Before I even said my comment.
Who was going to win before
Dylan's take? Dylan's take.
Kenny's take. Okay, not quite what we asked for.
I think that's what he was meaning, was Kenny was going to win.
Oh, my take wins. Oh, okay, great. So, wonderful.
Everyone's fighting for you, Dylan.
What?
I love boating. Everyone's fighting for hose.
Riley Jones did.
You ruined it.
Riley Jones did drink water from a hose. That checks out. Look at him.
Voting is mid, Chris.
Dude, we could kind of throw this thing to a break a little early.
Do you want to?
We could. Surprise him.
Maybe we could take a quick bump shot of what's to come. Maybe that is available. Maybe you guys take a sneak peek at what's going to happen.
Is Jesse out there on camera?
Oh, it's dark. It's dark. So you're looking at the bus loop. Well.
All right, back to us.
With that being said, we're going to come right back to us. We're going to put this down. We're not going to outro.
Take off this mic.
Shut this mic pack off. You guys are going to break, and we'll see you in about 2 minutes.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
no.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a closer with that one.
Matthew,
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
la 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 la. Freeze.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
Oh boy. Wow, it is never warm enough in Oswego, New York. Welcome back to the DK Experience, Season 3, Episode number 4. Now, we have two people who have been here before. It's me and Dylan, and joined by another member of my e-board, Mr. Jaden Jiggets, the VP of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion.
What's up, Brian? How you doing?
Give me a quick intro.
What's up, y'all? I am Jaden Jiggets. I am a broadcasting and mass communication senior. I am about to be out of here in 2 weeks, so happy to be on the show with y'all. You know what I'm saying? DK Experience.
No.
You okay?
No, I don't want to do it.
All right. So with that being said, we were nominated by quite a few people.
Yeah.
I am going to be, unfortunately, the first person that has to do this. And we have our friend Joe back there who's going to do it.
Yeah,
I will hand the mic off someone on the side. Before we do that, we are doing the USC State of Mind Ice Bucket Challenge live on WTOP 10.
Hold on.
So I want to thank WNYO for nominating all of WTOP 10, as well as my friend Sean Dean, Jasmine Cole, and Mr. Michael Neckers for nominating me for this challenge. I nominate the Oswegonian, Melinda Brancato, Angelina Gerard, and I need one more. Who do we think, Dylan? Give me one more.
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart and Abdul Carter. You've all been called out.
Yo.
Now, here we go, underneath.
Oh, wait, hold on.
No, not yet. Oh, we're tangled up.
Oh, that probably sounded beautiful.
Let it rain.
All right, here we go.
2.
Get it, Joe. Oh my God.
I know.
Oh my God, that is so cold.
I don't want to do it.
I
don't want to do it.
Right here. Right here's for you. Right here's for you.
It's so cold. It's so cold. Oh my God.
Joe, you can stand up this chair.
All right. Well,
I have my towel ready.
hope we got a replay of that. I can't tell. Oh, we did.
Yep.
Wonderful. Thank you, Melinda Brancato, who has also been nominated in the back. You have to do this now. I'm freezing. All right, Dylan. Dylan, who do we nominate? Who do you got for me here, bud?
I nominate Big A. Shout out Big A. I nominate Sabrina Carpenter, Cindy Sweeney,
Cindy.
Madeline Klein, and Josh Allen. Love you, Joe.
Why are you scared?
Now we're going to take this right here. I'll give you guys a quick play-by-play action of Dylan Zielinski.
All right.
Dylan lines up for the shot. Here we
Guys, calm
go.
me down. Just all I ask.
Ice
Calm me
Bucket
down.
Challenge time.
No.
Joe, go on this number right here. I'm not going to tell Dylan. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, yeah. He is cold. SUNY Oswego is not known as a warm campus, but it is known as a cold one. This has been an incredibly cold April, and we are continuing that on this show. Dylan, thoughts?
Cold.
Thank you. Jaden,
towel.
the inevitable is coming. Jaden, you got to tell me, who you nominating?
Real quick. So I would like to thank my best friend Jasmine.
Oh, wait, yeah. Wait.
For
Thank you for nominating me too, Jasmine. I forgot about that step.
I would like to thank Jasmine, my best friend, for nominating me. And I would like to nominate my board members, my AMN board members, Jalen, Vic, Don, Nat, Ephraim, and I'd also like to nominate Mason and Latrell. All my brothers, y'all got to do this challenge. All right.
Jaden, here we go. We'll give you guys another countdown here.
There you go, Joe.
Joe is excited for this one. Here we go, Joe.
Give it to me.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is cold
That was
water.
the best one.
That might have been the best one of the night, folks. My goodness. We for sure need a replay of that.
That was the best one.
Wow. Jaden, no. You gotta do the post game. You gotta do the post game. See, I did not think logically before coming here. I didn't bring a towel. So what you see is what you get right now.
Jaden, you gotta do the post.
Jaden, come here. Dylan, get in.
My turn. How you feeling, Buck?
It's cold.
That was the best throw. That was the best toss so far. That was good. Say something.
Shout out to my boy Joe for.
Joe, come here. Joe, come here. How did that feel after doing all that?
Hey, I just want you guys to know I took the brunt of that as well. I'm pretty stoked myself as well.
Your pants. Your pants. Kenny, where you going?
Oh, I'm talking to my friend back here. Hello?
Talking to a friend?
Okay, cool.
All right. I'm
Dylan,
cold.
You're shivering. I'll take it.
Yeah.
You need a shirt, my boy.
All right. Is there any chance I could borrow a towel for a split second? Is anybody generous enough?
You need no. Put your towel back on. Put your towel back on. You over here.
Cover me up.
You got
Cover me up. Got our mic.
I got a shirt over there
So,
somewhere.
I'm okay.
we have just a few minutes left in show here.
Yeah.
We're going to get a replay of all three of us getting the water dumped on us. I hope this is as funny as I think it looks because we have no idea. There's no preview monitor out here. Is my hair a mess? It's not too bad.
It's a good thing
It's
I
not
had
too
the shower
bad.
cap. My locks would have
I
been
keep
messed
spitting
up.
water into the mic.
I
So,
had to tap my locks in this one, you know?
Dylan, you know, we've done lots of hot takes. And now that we're cold, it's time for Dylan and Kenny and Jaden's cold takes of the night.
That was a cold take.
Give me your coldest take on the NFL draft right now.
Coldest?
Coldest.
Bills are going to the Super Bowl.
That was not about the draft.
It
Jaden,
was.
Jaden, what do you got?
Easily, it's Cam Scatterboo. The Giants stole him in the fourth round, and us getting him, he's going to go well with Tyrone Tracy. You know what I'm saying?
Tracy's losing carries to Scatterboo, bro.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Scatterboo's gonna carry that bull. Like
My feet
I don't know
are cold.
I don't know why I let him fall to the fourth round, but now that he's with us, the G-man, yeah. Like you were saying earlier, defense win championships, but I feel like our offense is gonna turn up this year too.
Oh, man. He's saying, my coldest take from the NFL draft is that I don't know why everybody keeps letting the Schmeagles get a good defender at the 31st or 32nd pick. I don't understand why the NFL and the owners are allowing this year in and year out. It is frustrating. I am cold, and it is a cold time being a Giants fan, and it's a cold time to hate the Eagles too. Now, gentlemen, this is our last episode of the entire semester. We might have a senior week show. We're not exactly quite sure yet. Dylan, any closing thoughts?
It's been fun. I love it. This is another one of my babies, just like Oh Boy. Shout out Oh Boy. Shout out my mom. I'm starting to warm up. That's cool. My feet are very cold.
Yeah, it's not really that cold of a night, you know.
No. Joe's failing my class now. Well, how you?
Why you shivering?
I'm cold. Say goodbye.
Yo, thank you for having me on the DK experience. It's been a pleasure. All right.
So, we just have another about 30 seconds here until we got to wrap up and go home, and inevitably I can get out of this. I mean, I don't know if you can even hear me squeaking around, but we want to thank you guys for joining us all season long on the DK experience. We might see you next week. If not, we will see you guys next semester. Have a fantastic and warm night.